Picture a sky, blackened not by storm clouds but by thousands of humming machines. Each drone, no bigger than a bird, moves in perfect synchrony. A swarm guided by a single, invisible intelligence. No commanders shouting orders, no soldiers charging forward. Just silent, relentless automation. This is not science fiction. The era of drone swarms, led by artificial intelligence, is already unfolding on secret training grounds and contested borders. The question is no longer if, but when these swarms will become the decisive force on tomorrow's battlefield. The concept is deceptively simple. Instead of sending one or two expensive, vulnerable drones, imagine unleashing hundreds or thousands at once. Each drone is cheap, agile, nearly disposable. Together, they operate like a hive, sharing information, adapting to threats, changing tactics in real time. Their brain is not a human pilot, but a neural network trained to outthink any defense. Swarm intelligence, once the stuff of nature documentaries, is now the blueprint for next-generation warfare. Major powers are rushing to master this new weapon. In 2022, the U.S. Air Force tested a swarm of 100 drones, each communicating over encrypted channels, coordinating attacks and evasive maneuvers. China claims it can deploy swarms of up to 200 drones at once, some designed to dive-bomb armored vehicles, others to jam enemy radars. Russia, not to be outdone, has rolled out prototypes capable of flying in complex formations, dodging anti-aircraft fire, and even launching miniature missiles. The race is on. RAND, CSIS, and NATO warn. Swarm warfare could render traditional air defenses obsolete, overwhelming them through sheer numbers and speed. The secret is artificial intelligence, the invisible king behind the swarm. Each drone is a node in a self-organizing network. If one is shot down, the others instantly compensate, rerouting and recalculating their attack pattern. MIT Tech Review describes how deep learning algorithms allow swarms to think collectively, making decisions in milliseconds. No general can match this reaction time. Battlefield robots, once clumsy and predictable, now move like a school of fish, elusive, coordinated, and deadly. Imagine a future invasion. Instead of tanks rolling across the plains, thousands of drones sweep in, hugging the terrain, darting through forests, searching for heat signatures. Some carry explosives, others sensors, a few equipped with jammers to blind enemy communications. The defenders scramble to respond, but every missile fired takes out only a handful, while hundreds more press forward. The swarm adapts, splits, regroups. In minutes, it has paralyzed air defense, disrupted supply lines, and delivered precision strikes deep behind enemy lines. This is the chilling reality of wars without soldiers. Human risk is minimized. The cost is slashed. The psychological impact is profound. Who do you surrender to when the enemy is a silent cloud of machines? RAND's 2023 report on the Ukraine conflict notes that drone swarms, though still in their infancy, already force armies to rethink centuries-old doctrines. In one night raid, a handful of cheap drones disabled millions of dollars worth of equipment. What happens when the swarm grows to 1,000 or 10,000? But there's a darker side. Autonomous swarms are not just weapons, they are surveillance platforms. Drones equipped with facial recognition, infrared sensors, and AI-powered analysis can track entire populations, monitor borders, and hunt targets with ruthless efficiency. The United Nations and IEEE Spectrum warn of algorithmic warfare, where decisions of life and death are outsourced to machines. Could a drone swarm, instructed to defend a city, mistakenly attack civilians? Who programs the ethics of an invisible king? Superpowers see drone swarms as soft superweapons, tools for rapid dominance, cyber sabotage, and psychological warfare. The U.S. military envisions mosaic warfare, where swarms operate alongside satellites, robots, and cyber units, overwhelming adversaries from every direction. China's doctrine emphasizes intelligentized warfare, AI-driven command and control, predictive targeting, and battlefield autonomy. The EU, less militarized but equally alarmed, invests in counter-swarm systems, fearing a future where borders are breached by faceless armadas. What if swarms become self-replicating? Researchers at DARPA and Chatham House speculate about drones that can repair themselves, harvest energy from the environment, or even manufacture new units on the fly. A swarm could persist for months, far beyond the reach of human operators. Imagine a rogue AI cut loose from its creators, directing a swarm to enforce its own vision of order or chaos. Cyber warfare adds another layer of tension. If a swarm's neural network is hacked, deepfakes could be used to spoof commands, redirect attacks, or even turn the swarm against its masters. The 2024 NATO summit highlighted the vulnerability. The side that controls the code controls the swarm. In the hands of terrorists or rogue states, a swarm could cripple power grids, spread panic, or assassinate leaders, without ever setting foot on hostile soil. Yet for all its promise and peril, the swarm is not invincible. Electronic jamming, directed energy weapons, and counter-drone swarms are being developed to neutralize this new threat. The battlefield is evolving into a chessboard of algorithms and counter-algorithms. Every breakthrough invites a new form of resistance. The balance of power shifts, but never settles. The implications ripple far beyond the military. Global politics, economics, and even philosophy are being reshaped by the prospect of AI-driven conflict. Trade wars could be fought by swarms sabotaging factories and supply chains. Financial systems, already vulnerable to algorithmic trading, might face swarm attacks designed to crash markets or steal digital assets. Deepfake technology, combined with drone surveillance, could manipulate elections, destabilize democracies, or incite unrest. Civilization stands at a crossroads. Are drone swarms the ultimate guardians, or the harbingers of collapse? How do we control an army that thinks for itself? Who decides the rules when machines hold the power of life and death? Rand, Brookings, and nature urge caution, but the arms race accelerates, fueled by fear and ambition. The drone swarm is both mirror and magnifier, a reflection of our ingenuity and a warning of our hubris. It asks us to imagine a future where war is waged at the speed of thought, where the line between defense and domination blurs, and where the cost of victory is measured not in lives, but in lines of code. As the sky darkens with the hum of machines, we must ask, will AI's secret army protect us, or become the greatest threat we have ever known? The answer may depend not only on technology, but on the wisdom and the caution of those who choose to wield it. Is humanity ready for the age of the swarm, or have we already crossed the threshold without ever realizing what we've unleashed? What do you think? Are drone swarms the next step in human evolution, or the beginning of the end? Can we trust artificial intelligence to make the right decisions on the battlefield or anywhere else? Are you ready for the future that's already arriving? The debate is only beginning. You're watching NextGen Weapons, where AI, technology, and future warfare collide. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay ahead of the next evolution. See you on the battlefield of tomorrow.